Confetti Club, it is Pixie. I am here to revive a series that I have not done a video of. I was gonna say episode. I have not done one of these videos in a long time, and it was just such a simple but kind of like concept for me. I love it. I'm bringing it back. It's the slumber party sesh. Yeah! If I do believe, is this the first slumber party sesh in my new home that I've lived in for 3 years? Is it still new? Also, yes, the makeup today, I did blue liner for my big, large liner. But then that means from far away, I look kind of weird. Like, my face is just a different shape. And, like, I should have lashes on once again. I just need to go buy some. And I don't have a brand I like. I want to get a reusable pair that I can wear over and over and over and over. I know I should be wearing lashes. Don't comment or I'll give you a lash. But yeah, the concept of slumber party sesh being short for session, no, not that kind of sesh. It's basically just a very nice Q&A in a slumber party aesthetic. This is YouTube friendly, is it not? Just some bobs, the ghost of a belly baton. And this is an amazing thrifted, I've worn this as just like a shirt, but it's technically pajamas. So nice, look at that large yoke. Pop off. But yes, if all is according to plan, you just saw a calming, nice, pleasant little montage of me just setting up this kind of area. It's not a fort, okay? Because there is no sheath above my head, but it is calm, cozy. There are several textiles hanging to and fro where they would not normally. I'm sitting on another textile. There's another textile here. That's what a slumber party is, right? Just many blankets. Oh, I also have a nice beverage. So if you'd like to pause this video, go get yourself a nice beverage, whether it be a spicy sip or a nice warm, I have a coffee here. So yes, I popped up a little question on Instagram and Twitter, and we're just gonna vibe. Feel free to paint your nails, to have a beautiful beverage, to grab a lovely snack, some popcorn, a little chippy, a cucumber sliced up with some hummus. Before we head on into the questions, I just want to take a second to pay some bills and thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare again! Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of classes for you to discover and enjoy. With topics on pretty much anything you can imagine, from digital marketing, website building, physical digital arts like painting, clay, sewing, sculpting. A big thing that I love about Skillshare is that there's no ads, so you don't get interrupted in the middle of trying to figure out a new thing and just get frustrated and leave it all together. It is curated for your learning. Ultimate performance. Whether you have some skills or interests already that you want to hone a little deeper, or you have a brand new interest that you really just are totally new to, Skillshare is a wonderful place to be. I have been very interested in this class by Jonathan Van Ness, The Ultimate Self-Care Playbook, Discover and Nurture Your Centered Self. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. So thank you so much to Skillshare, and let's move on with the video. I'm sorry, that was not very slumber party of me to make you sit through an ad. Oh, okay, before I start the questions, just because I know I'll completely forget about this either way, the other thing I wanted to bring to this slumber party is the fact that I thrifted these 2 pixel Chix 2 days ago. Oh my god, you guys, I have actually almost bought these on eBay and like paid many more dollars for shipping and stuff for like a lot of them, because these were one of my favorite things to play with as a kid. Oh my god, 2 pixel Chix. And tonight, Perhaps I will discover if they work. I have some batteries here. I need to get a little screwdriver, but at my slumber party, will you play with Pixel Chix with me? That's all I'm asking. Beast and Babes BJDs asks, how is your witchcraft journey going? Understand if you'd rather keep this private. Oh no, that's okay. I've been a little, not secretive, but just like not as open with my spirituality online. I don't know, not for any like even privacy reason, just because it's like, that's my sweet little thing and it helps me to not have it be like a reason to make content. But I've been a witch for years and years now. Witch talk makes me very nervous and afraid. I don't know. My witchcraft journey is so wrapped around the core of my local witchcraft community and the people that I see in real life, and like the sweet elders and the people that have been in the community for so long, and seeing people in real life, and like my neighbors and my friends and my teachers. I live in an extremely witch-heavy place, which I didn't know before I moved here, and then I was like, oh my god, it really is popping off. I do have a little Instagram that I use just for my witch stuff, but I really don't post to it much either. I have tinkered in the thought process of maybe posting a couple of TikToks of just like freshening up my altar like I do for every season. But I don't know. What I do is, it's based in reclaiming, which is what we learn in our local, they do an Elements of Magic class where they teach you some basics based on the reclaiming tradition, which is really awesome and jived great with me, and I loved it. I do identify as an eclectic witch, or eclectic pagan, I guess, which is just where you kind of take little bits from here and there. You know, I'm not strictly Wiccan, I'm not strictly working with like these gods or those gods. I have been using the Card Captor Sakura card decks just to represent and symbolize different things, and I basically like write little poems under the moon and like, you know, cut it up and set it on fire and just whatever feels good to me. And you know, a little trance with friends never hurts. So yeah, definitely my witchcraft journey has blossomed and flourished after moving here. In my hometown, it was just kind of me and like sometimes my nail tech, like doing little cauldron things on a Friday night. But here it's like organized monthly, all the time. Email lists get sent out and you just like RSVP, and it's just so active and beautiful, and yeah, I love it here. So witchcraft journey popping off, love my local witch scene. Oh, that is such a good question. Who are yours and Stevie's shared celebrity crushes? I'm gonna message them and ask.
Specifically as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, see, I don't think he's hot.
That sounds like a you problem.
Okay. Stevie says too many people are problematic for them to have a celebrity crush. And maybe that's valid. Cause yeah, in the past I would have said certain characters, but perhaps I will not say those certain characters now. Okay, next question. Ooh, this is a good one. September Stardust 18 asks, what was your favorite part of fashion school? What would you have done differently? Also so proud of you. Oh, thank you. What was my favorite part? Favorite part was finally learning how to sew from another human that knows what they're doing. Which is so broad and could be everything, but basically I have spent many years going to cons and being a little baby trying to make clothes and like making clothes, kind of making things that went on my body, but really like not understanding seam allowance, not understanding notches, nothing was ever finished on the inside, just like, you know, I just didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I felt like just so eager because I love making clothes and I love making costumes and I love making things for both fashion in my everyday closet, for cosplay, and now for drag. And I was just like, I want to be good at this! You know, I think I have good ideas. I just want to be able to technically execute them very nicely. And now I can. So definitely my favorite part about fashion school is that I learned everything I wanted to learn, pretty much. It's also just so lovely being around other designers and up-and-coming fresh designers. It's so special to be in a room of people that are all in your kind of same headspace and motivated, and just that is so special. And don't cry, but I will probably never get that again, you know, unless I take another class, but then I've already done it once, so, you know. It's just so special, so sweet. It was perfect. It was perfect. I feel like in my life, I have gotten extremely, extremely lucky with several things. Most recently, extremely lucky with such an amazing, open, sweet, cozy school that taught me everything I needed to know and gave me the accommodations I needed. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. And I also have an awesome, awesome, awesome therapist right now that's just freaking perfect for me. So yeah, school, beautiful, sweet, I'll miss it. I'm just so glad that I chose the school I did. And I guess I can scream the name more now because no one will come and stalk me. NBCCD. Do you have hobbies or interests that we don't hear about but mean a lot to you? That is from Alex Whitney. I guess you guys know I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting every day. I also love to sing, but kind of in like a therapeutic, like I need to get in my car and like put on my playlist and just go like, that was not the sing. That was not the sing. But yeah, that would definitely be like a hobby and not like I'm trying to be the next, I don't even know whom. Maybe one day, maybe when I'm like 27, I will be launching a fantastical music career, but also I need to stop just trying to do it all. International pop drag queen, fashion designer, kawaii influencer sensation. Yeah. Another thing that I probably don't talk about is like at least once a day, I am bothering my partner to play Smash Brothers with me. It is just my favorite thing. I definitely play it a lot more than Animal Crossing at this point. I'm sorry, Animal Crossing. I don't know. I need to get back into it. I don't hate them. I don't know. Some people on Twitter are like, Animal Crossing is personally responsible for my lack of interest in the game. And like, that is not the tea. I just need to, I don't know, I need to build a river or something. But yeah, I play a lot of Smash. Not like competitively, but like, yes, competitively with Stevie. I main Bowser Jr. as Roy, or when I need a heavy hitter, King DDD with the pink star, like, Obi skin. And Stevie usually mains Jigglypuff at this point. In the past, they have also mained King K. Rool and Little Mac, and, who else? Some other bitches that don't stand up to me. Interests? I just don't even know if you guys know how intensely interested in mental health I am when it comes to every disorder. I recently found a girl on TikTok who suffers from Munchausen by proxy syndrome, and I love following people with just every kind of different life experience I can find, because I think that just helps us all understand the whole world and all different people in it. So I love following and learning about like schizophrenia and autism and ADHD and DID and BPD. Yeah, I am pretty much constantly watching like therapy, therapist, and mental health content. It's just one of my main interests. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it helps me understand the world and other people better. You know, you never know when I'm gonna meet a pal who has schizophrenia and I'll be like, hey, I can help a little bit, you know? I'm not completely useless. Ooh, why Rachel asks, did you have a graduation? If so, what did you wear? Okay, a couple funny things. We did have a graduation, like I graduated. Peace signs. It was virtual, but like our little class of 9 to like 10, 12 people, including teachers, we gathered in a little room and watched the virtual convocation on the screen.
That's me! Emily, yes!
And we all wore our little hats for the most part. I did decorate mine, and I have some photos of it. I tried to make it look like a sewing desk, like my own sewing desk, basically. So there's like a little fabric and a little like sewing machine cut out and like a little tiny pin cushion I made. Little tiny stapler. I'm trying to remember what's on it from memory. Little tiny scissors. But I don't know, you guys. I still think I like my 2019 grad cap more, and that's okay because I still have them both. That one had a bench on it. A place to sit. It's hard to compete with that. But yeah, so I didn't have makeup on or anything. Like, it wasn't a big, beautiful, fancy event. The time I put makeup and my hat on and everything was for the photo that they took to put in the slideshow, so it happened, but it was weird. But yeah, there's a couple of photos of my class and my hat, and those are cute. And yeah, everyone in our class graduated! Oh my god, go us! That, does not happen every year in that course, because it's, not easy. Not to brag, but not everyone survives, so I'm so proud that we all survived. Chris Rainbows asks, it would be cool to see style evolution predictions for the future or current things you're interested in but haven't gotten into yet. Well, I don't want to give away all my secrets. This aesthetic is still forever staying. It will always evolve a little bit, you know. Let's call this the core aesthetic. So this core aesthetic of like party K, rainbow, kawaii influence, brights and pastels, bing bing bang bang. This will always be the core of the Pixieverse, the PCU. And then these like adjacent sub-styles perhaps may branch. Right now it's just one. It will probably only be just the one. But in the way that my core pixie style is evolving, definitely getting more 60s influence, a little bit more 70s. I was inching that way last year and I inch ever so slightly more. Definitely lots and lots and lots more drag influence. I've always wanted a beaded bag and I started beading a bag and then abandoned it because I have no patience. And then for my villainy swells kind of aesthetic side, I'm just honestly trying to become less of a lame baby goth. Like, it's literally like I have one black mesh shirt and like I'll just carry around my Cure records and that will be my fashion statement. Yeah, I don't know, we're getting clunky, we're getting chunky, we're getting chainy, we're getting grainy. I cannot stop doing this, I'm really sorry. It has at least replaced me going, ooh, as much, but it's still a lot. So sometimes I'll just go, Dossie X asks, now that you're venturing into new aesthetics, would you still decorate your home the same style as you have now for when you move next? That is a very good question. I think it will still be, you know, it is still my core aesthetic. The villainy thing is kind of an experimentation, kind of feeling out my soul. You know, let's not put ourselves in this box just like for no reason when we don't have to. But it is definitely my core aesthetic. It makes me happy to look at and it reminds me of who I am. And I didn't realize that, I don't know if maybe that was the purpose of it. I think I just like cute things. But it definitely was an added benefit is that when I start to dissociate or feel anxious or even start to have a flashback, I can kind of start to look around and be like, no, 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 this is my new house. I made it this way and I have made it comfortable and comforting and comfortable. But you know, I can look around and be like, no, this place is very visually different from when those things happened and this is my space and I know where I am. Whereas I think if I lived in just a white walled apartment, I don't know. I need to be able to cope with my mental health without like a rainbow house, but it definitely helps. I think it would probably be a tad toned down. I don't know. I think my house will be maybe just as colorful, but in a tad tiny bit more of a mature way. I don't know. Here's some Instagram accounts that really inspire me that kind of have that idea. Definitely willing to adapt and change and compromise, but I think it'll still have the same general mood board. I'm going to scoot to Twitter. My cat is here playing fetch. Candace on Twitter asks, OMG, I missed this. No, you have not. Have you come out to your parents as non-binary / how did it go? Yes, my parents have been in the loop about all of my brain, gender, mental health stuff for like a year at this point. Yeah, I think I pretty much told them everything like last summer. Like a whole year ago, and they've been wonderful. Even my mom messaged me and asked if I wanted her to use Pixie instead of my birth name, which really surprised me because my parents are really, really great and very, very open. But I don't know, I thought it was really sweet that she actually was like, do you want me to call you Pixie? I was like, you're my mom. It's okay. With my literal mom and my literal aunts and like family, I'm less picky. I don't know, because you've literally seen me since birth. And my dad just called me like the Pixinator the other day. Just so sweet. Yeah, I'm very, very, very lucky. My parents are awesome. Dodal asks, do you want to do another closet tour at some point? Would be cool to see how your closet has changed over the course of your sustainability journey, especially thrift finds. Yes, I definitely want to do an upcoming video on like my favorite wardrobe additions. I'm not sure how to title it. My favorite wardrobe additions over the past year, over 2020, over the pandemic, just recently, just favorite new stuff. Yes, this is definitely on my list of videos to make. I have a bunch of cute little things, and it's really like one maybe garment or two garments a month, but over the course of a year or so, it has, you know, I think I have a cute little chunk of things that I could make a video about, and I'd love to do try-ons. So I'm gonna try and do that. Fat Cat Creates, always with the good questions. Fat Cat Creates 13. What's your favorite I Got This / Bad Bitch anthem song? Or maybe it's a song / band you think is underrated. Oh, let me give just my 3 most favorite recent good ass songs. Fear and Delight by The Correspondents. That's my It's a Night Out. I am a sensual human being. We are having a good time and I can sing all of these words very quickly. Mad IQ by I Don't Know How. Just so good. Makes me literally fall on my floor and then like crawl back up. I've been recently re-getting into Law Dispute. I don't know. What era am I in? That's villainy. When the villainy swells. No one asked what that name is from. One day they will and I will tell them. I have also been very much loving Ash Nico. These are just sweet. Megan Claire, 93. When have you been your happiest and what's your proudest moment from this year so far? My favorite day ever was the day that my mom and I went to Yomiuri in Japan and we saw the Precure show and it was absolutely beautiful and the Precure were there and I got to take a picture with them and there were hot dogs and a magical pizza place and the freaking little tilt-a-whirl little goddamn shit was so fucking cute. Oh my god, it was so fun. Little monorail and little ice cream in the vending machines, little Precure balloons, $10 balloons. I didn't get a balloon for $10, but it was so cute. It was just like the most wholesome, sweet, no obligations, didn't have to feel guilty about work. I'm in Japan. I'm seeing the Precure. I'm doing the dance. Oh my god. Happiest day of my life. Proudest I've been this past year? Honestly, private info, but like after a therapy sesh. Our particular therapy sesh. That was kind of a long time coming. I was very, 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 very proud and emotional after that. So that's in the past year. But ever, probably my proudest moment was when I found out I was the Kawaii leader. I was like, alright. Coping mechanism asks, what's your go-to healthy coping mechanism for when you're having an off day? Definitely my grounding kit helps. I will go for the stimmy things first if I feel myself starting to get like, probably my favorite is a nice drive if I'm safe to drive emotionally, and music. Playing music and singing in the car, because when you're driving down like the highway you can kind of sing as loud as you want and like no one really hears, but like here in my townhouse, you know, I have to keep the karaoke hours to like a calm 11 to 6. There really is nothing like getting in my car and singing and driving and just feeling the air and seeing the sky and just, it's just me and my music, bro. Tips for moving in and living with your significant other. I will end on this one. This is from Sweet Sweet Autumn, Tum Tum Brown, my angel. Well, okay, the only person I have ever lived with other than my family is Stevie. And this is also my only home living alone. If you guys follow me, you know. But basically, I've only ever lived with this one person. But it's been going pretty good, so I'll try and give a little advice. This is broad. And I know I say I struggle with this the most, and it is true online, but in real life and in a relationship, communication. Even if that's a roommate-roommate relationship or a partner-partner living together relationship, you need to be able to talk about stuff without people taking it personally or without the conversation turning a little bit gnarly, you know? It's hard, especially if you're both growing up together and it might be your first time moving out and maybe you haven't really parented yourself before. Dishes and sweeping and dusting and garbage is like no joke. If you don't dust, the dust will accumulate. And I feel like I was more so worried and anxious about things like rent and bills and finding friends and becoming like regulars at new stores. The new Michael's Craft Store and the new liquor store and the new Home Sense and the new Value Village. But as you're both perhaps kind of growing parallel, it can help to kind of be able to kindly talk to each other if you're not being the best. I don't know, i.e. perhaps a dish debacle, perhaps some sort of roommate, I don't know, they brought home a friend and you didn't tell them and you're like, what? Or like, I don't know, leaving garbage all over your floor. I'm just trying to think of random examples that would make you like, hey, bad roommate. You just gotta be able to be like, hey pal, hey sweetie angel, could you possibly, maybe in the future, not do that? Or like, I would really appreciate it if we could try to do this in the future. Yeah, cause if you get into like an eggshelly place where you can't even be like, dude, you let the towels get all mildewy again, then you're gonna feel like you just like can't even be in your own home. So yeah, talk to each other, especially if you come from slightly different like houses and like genres of family. I know Stevie and I definitely come from different genres of family. So then when we were both flung into this little house, it was like, okay, definitely worked out. We are 3 years happy, loving this townhouse, loving the life. But you still gotta be able to like communicate openly and be kind about it. Be like, I'm not coming for your throat because, you know, let's use a me example. Because you dyed your jacket in the sink and then didn't like rinse the dye out, I don't know. It's just a kind reminder to help everyone live more happily in harmony. This video Speech Confetti Club member is Heavenly Corpse on Instagram, who did this lovely portrait of me, my face. Do you see it? I love it so much. The flower looks so plush and happy. Look at him situated so pleasantly. So nice, so great. Thank you so much for sharing this. Alright, I love you guys the most. I'm gonna go play with my goddamn pixel chicks, and I will see you in the next one, which is not this one, because this one's over. Bye! Okay, I have my pixel chicks here. The beautiful, modern, stucco, tropical poolside rooftop apartment. Oh my god. A tiny screwdriver. Oh, it takes 4 fucking AAAs. Bro, I'm gonna scream. I have brutally removed some batteries from the soul of a Precure wand. I have also brought here a 1989 Polly Pocket to compare to the size of the pixel chick, just for vibes. Oh my god, okay, moment of truth. Bro, she's f***ing snoozing. Oh my god, it works. Oh, look at my baby. Okay, I set the time, right? With left, right. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's not the time. Oh my god, she's coming in. Bro. We should, smiley face. Yes. Boink. Oh, this is such a nostalgic sound. Okay, what about if we go shopping? Oh no. Can I say stop? Can I say stop? Your TV show is boring. Boring. That's what I said. Let's go shopping. Pick something. Let's go shopping. Yes. Homework again. Oh, what? Okay, maybe I'm not a skilled pixel chick player. Does this make me a gamer? That's why she says pick something, because I'm picking her outfit. Okay, there's little bear pajama time. There's little school seifuku. There's a trendy little 2008 layered t-shirt moment. And pajam jams. Okay, T. Well, put on your little fit and let's go get a chomp. Refrigerator. Oh. Popcorn. A big sandwich. A little bowl. Or popcorn. Well, you should eat the big sandwich. Looks more filling. Girl, om nom nom. I made a decision. Well, that's iconic. Oh, the little light upstairs. Oh, the light upstairs is so cute. Oh, she's washing her teeth or whatever. Brushing her teeth. Friggin' washing your face, bro. Oh, and she goes to bed. Oh, and she snores. Wow. Life is freaking good. Well, that was literally everything I could ever have wanted and more.